Hi everyone, welcome. This is Darla from crafty.yarn.owl. I made this hat from a design by Creations by Jax. Isn't this a great hat? Look at the texture. I had shown it in a previous video, and I'll link that video. I'll link the tutorial that Jax has. She also has a free pattern on her website that you can print. And so when I made this hat, I thought, well, I have enough yarn. I thought I had enough yarn to make a matching cowl. Now, this is the amount of yarn I had left. And so what we're going to do today, and Jax said she'd be honored if I did a tutorial for a matching cowl. So we're going to make this cowl today, but it's going to be, it'll be longer, or taller, I guess I should say, because that's how it fits. Okay, so let me show you the yarn I'm going to be using. First of all, I made a hat, another one. She put a fur trim around hers. It's really nice. Of course, you don't have to, right? Okay, so the yarn, this yarn is Hirschner's Pastry Puff yarn. This has wool in it. It's 70 acrylic, 30 wool. It's a medium 4. The color is black currant. I will tell you how many yards. I'll have to kind of calculate it, how many yards to make the hat and the cowl, because what I've done is I had, well, the yarn I had in here in the house, and it was kind of messy, so I had made a couple of cakes, and then I doubled it. I doubled it for the hat, and I'll be doubling it for the cowl. So I'm going to try to give you an estimate of the yarn, the yardage. Just to be on the safe side, if you're making the hat and the cowl, you would need, you would need 2 balls of this. That would, or not necessarily this, but any 4-weight yarn. You would need 2 balls to make the hat and the cowl. So it's good, well, not quite 2 balls, but it's good to have 2 balls on hand, all right? Yeah, but use whatever yarn you want, whatever size, whatever weight is what I mean. Up to a bulky 5 probably, from a 1-weight. That would be cool, 1-weight. And yeah, whatever fiber you want. It doesn't have to have wool in it if you're allergic or you don't like wool. Whatever fiber. All right, so let's do this. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to use a 6mm hook. And what we're going to be doing is working in the round, and we're going to be making an even number of chains. Okay, now I'm gonna make my chains, and then what you do is you try it around your neck and see if it's gonna fit. I like mine a little tighter because the yarn does stretch after a while, but you can make yours loose. It doesn't, whatever you want. All right, I'll come back and tell you how many chains I made. So yeah, this is a medium 4. To me, it's more like it's thinner. I think it's thinner, maybe a 3, but I'm putting 2 together. Okay, I'll be right back. I made 50 chains, and now we're going to slip stitch into that first chain that we made. And then the first row is going to be single crochets. Okay, so we're going to chain 1. Then what I want to do is I want to go into that back bump. You can go right into this stitch right here, right where we came out of. But I'm going to go into the back bump So I'm going to turn a bit, and here's the back bump right there. Okay, so I'm going to put a single crochet in there, and then in every bump. Now I've chained 50, so I'm going to end up with 50 single crochets. Okay, this makes a nicer edge on it. Takes a little bit longer to do it this way, but when it's a, you know, a fairly short chain, I don't mind doing it. Now I counted my single crochets. I have 50. We're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet we made, and then we're going to make another row of single crochets. Okay, chain 1. Now you can use whatever weight yarn you like. It doesn't have to be a 4-weight. Any weight you want, any fiber you want. All right, so we'll go back in that stitch, make our first single crochet of this round, and then make a single crochet in each stitch around. At the end of row 2, we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet we made to close our round. All right, now round 3, what we're going to do is chain 1, and then we're going to turn our work. Okay, so in the first stitch right here, right there, we're going to make a single crochet. You can mark your single crochets if you want. I think I'll mark this one. Okay, in the very next stitch, we're going to make a triple crochet. Okay, yarn over twice, go in that stitch, pull your yarn through, pull up a loop, pull through the first 2, pull through the next 2, and then pull through the last 2. Next stitch, make a single crochet. Next stitch, make a triple crochet. We're going to be alternating like this for this row. Okay, wrap your yarn twice around your hook, go in the next stitch, pull up a loop, wrap your yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through the last 2. Single crochet in the next, triple crochet in the next, single crochet in the next. When you get to the last stitch of this row, you should be ending your row with that triple crochet. And this is what's developing on the other side. Hope you can see that. See those bumps? Yeah, so that's what we're creating. See you at the end of this round. I'm at the end of round 3. I've just made my last single crochet. Next stitch, we'll make that triple. And then we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet we made. So remove your stitch marker and slip stitch. Oops. All right, now we're going to chain 1, and we're going to turn our work back around the other way. Okay, look at that. This is a great stitch, Jax. Thank you for teaching us. Okay, so for the next 3 rows, we are going to make single crochets. So this is the start of our repeats. we're going to make 3 rows of single crochets and then 1 row of this with the single crochet triple crochets. And that'll be our repeat. So you can make it as tall as you want or as short as you want. All right, so let's do a row of single crochets here. So I'm going to put my first single crochet right into this stitch right under where I chained. Okay, single crochet. And then I'm going to put a single crochet in the next one and then in this space. Okay, so single crochet in the next one, single crochet in that space, single crochet. You'll have to probably twist it a bit. There's your stitch. Put your single crochet in there, single crochet in that space, twist a little bit, single crochet up there, single crochet in the space, next stitch, twist a little to see that V. It's our stitch we want to go into. So continue doing that, single crochets all the way around. I'll meet you at the end of this row. I have my 50 single crochets. I'm going to slip stitch into that first one I made. And then we're going to make 2 more rows of single crochets for a total of 3. Okay, chain 1, make a single crochet back into that spot right under the chain you just made. And make a single crochet in every stitch around. I think it's good to count after you're finished your row to make sure you have the correct number. It's not so good when you add an extra stitch or something or miss a stitch, and it happens fairly easily in crochet, and I've done it many times. So I tend to count my rows, not each time, but a lot of the time. All right, so single crochets. So that'll be your second row of single crochets after your triple crochet row. So that'll be 1, 2 single crochet rows. We need to make another one after that, and then we're going to make another of the triple crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you when we're back to making triple crochets. Now I'm at the end of those 3 single crochet rows. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm going to slip stitch into that first single crochet, and then we're going to make that triple crochet, the nubblies is what Jack's called them. So what we're going to do is chain 1, and this is where we turn our work around, because we need to get those nubblies to poke out on the right side. Okay, so in that first spot there, right there, we're going to make a single crochet. You could mark your single crochet if you like. I guess I'll do it. I don't always, but it's actually a good idea. Okay, then in the next stitch, we're going to make that nubbly, that triple crochet. So you wrap over twice, go in that stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And then the single crochet in the next. And then the triple in the next. Single crochet, triple, just alternating between those. Okay, I'll meet you at the end of this row. This will be the 4th row. This will be the 4th row of the repeat. Okay, it's going to be a 4-row repeat. Like I said, 3 rows of single crochets, and then the triple crochet row. We're at the end of our triple crochet row, and we need to finish our last stitch with a triple crochet. Okay, and then we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet we made in this row to close off our row right here. And now chain 1, turn your work back around to the right side. Look at that. I think that's just so amazing. Okay, so what you do from here is you make those 3 single crochet rows like we made here, and you make your triple crochet row, your single triple row, and repeat that for the height you want your cowl to be. I just want to mention this yarn too. I kind of thought as I was crocheting that I should mention it. You can feel the wool in it if you're really curious about it, if you've never had it before. Yeah, you can feel the wool. It's not, it is squishy, but I mean, when you touch it, you can feel the wool. It's a little rough. All right, so I'll see you when you're finished your rows, and then we're going to do something else for the edging. All right, this is what I've done so far. We have 2 rows of single crochets to start, and then we have the single crochet triple crochet row, and then I've done 3 rows of single crochet. This is where you repeat 3 rows single crochet, the triple crochet. Okay, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this measures 8 inches. Okay, you can make yours taller, shorter, whatever you like. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next thing. We're going to, instead of making 3 single crochets rows up here, we're going to just do 2, because we're going to put a cute little border around the top and the bottom. Okay, so just go ahead and make your, adjust this a little, make your last rows, 2 single crochet rows, just like, single crochets like you did before, starting in the first stitch. You make a single crochet. Sorry, gotta adjust this camera a bit. Okay, so make those 2 single crochet rows, and I'll be right back. Now this is the little border we're going to be making. Isn't that nice? It's so easy, but it's so cute. All right, so let's make it on this other side here. Okay, so what we're going to do is make a slip knot. This is the beginning of where we started. So I'm just going to go into one of those single crochets. Pull it through, chain 1. Then we're going to go back into it and make a single crochet. I don't know why I did that. Okay, there we go. Make a single crochet, and then what you do is chain 1, and then you make a single crochet in the next stitch. And you chain 1, and this is what you're going to be doing for the whole row. Just go into your stitches. Let me see, where's the next one? Somewhere around here. Single crochet. I'm going over my tails too. chain 1, single crochet, chain 1. You just go into every stitch with a single crochet, chain 1. Okay, next stitch, single crochet, chain 1, and that's the edging. That is super cute. All right, continue doing that, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. We're at the end of that cute little trim. So we've done our single crochet, chain 1, and then we do our single crochet in the last stitch, and chain 1, and then we slip stitch into that first single crochet we made. Pull your yarn through, chain 1. We're going to cut off our yarn and then sew in the ends, and that's it. You can block it, of course, you know, whatever you normally do. So I'm just going to sew in these ends. Well, I'll sew one of them in to show you in case you haven't done this. If you're new at crochet, you're new at sewing in ends, it's, you know, it's not hard to figure out. I like to go back and forth 2-3 times. I'll just do it like that and go back again. Like that, and then I'll do the other one after. But yeah, that's it. So thank you, Jack, so much for teaching us this beautiful stitch. Look at how it sticks up like that. Oh, we have a knot there. I'll just tuck that one in. But yeah, it's just very textured and beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much, Jax. So everyone, please post pictures in my Facebook group if you're on there, and I would love to see them, or tag me on Instagram. I would love to see them if you make the hat and the cowl, or if you just make the hat. Make sure to tag Jax as well, or send her pictures via email, however she does it. If you just made the cowl, yeah, I'd like to see it too. All right, thank you everyone so much, and please subscribe and like if you liked this tutorial. I appreciate you so much. All right, thank you. Bye.